the Boss, episode number...
North Carolina number 4, Doug.
Yes, sirree.
My name's Mr. Patrick Mabe. Some people call me Meaty Thighs. You are Mr. Douglas.
Yes, sir.
Also known as Doug Miller Pro. We're launching DMP clothing next week.
Hey,
and then POV on my left.
Hey.
Bringing out
can we just get into these Merica Energy? Come on, I'm dying
the jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
man,
those are good.
Fresh.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's a winner.
Oh, man. We're good, bro. That's a sweet nectar.
What you got?
I got victory. It smells good.
What you got?
I got fruit punch. Tropical fruit punch.
Call it what it is.
Patriot punch.
All right, Daytona Beach.
All right.
I don't want people getting confused out there.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Let me. I'm trying to go live here.
We just filmed another Zach Ewok video.
Bro,
And,
can we get that edit done today?
Yeah.
We got to.
Yeah, I can do it.
One of them he could probably do in about 30 seconds.
I thought.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 2 videos?
Well, one was impromptu. Me and Dave were just like, I just wanted to get. We basically became friends. I was like, you know what, pal, you're really not that bad. You're a good guy. He's like, you know what, you're a good guy too. I was like, can I get an oh yeah? And he goes, hi, yeah. For real?
Yeah.
But it was my oh yeah was way better than what he pulled. He was just, it's little Dave. He can't do that.
Yeah, he's got his tube stocks on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, there'll be more to come. He's always having like intimate moans.
You got to make love to the word.
Like he's alone here. Dude, I should have the laptop up like real professionals, like we're actually going off a script or something.
Oh, let me, previous quarter we had.
Was last episode with FedEx Man?
Oh, yes, it was FedEx Man.
That was the one before.
Bro, due to connection, reconnecting, the bed, no bad connection.
Bro, you're popping in there.
All right, here we go. Who do we got up in here? So we're going live.
You want to get in there? Or do you want to get into products? Do you want to do updates? What do you want to do?
Let's get everywhere.
I think it's time for updates.
Man, that was right on the cue. That was
good.
That was good. You sound good today too.
Thanks. I do, man.
Yeah,
do you want to?
You sound like a professional podcaster.
Yeah.
Meet, should we roll through the deals?
Roll through the deals. Well,
take it away.
Currently, Zone Berrylicious is on deal for core nutritionals. So it's a new flavor.
Yep.
It is basically just your berryliciousness mixed berry.
Yep.
2 for $80 on the core nutritionals website.
Yep.
And you get a shaker, right? I think so.
Yeah, I think that sounds
I
good.
think so. Sometimes I'm not confident.
Sounds
I
good.
have
But,
to, ask for
but coupon
reassurance.
codes would still apply to that.
I don't ever say that. That's just for
I know,
the
but I
record.
have to say that in there.
You can say that. I don't say that.
Yeah, for the lucky people watching.
I already have retailers.
I know. You
asking
got to
about
deal with that.
your OPA.
All
And
right.
they're concerned.
We'll get into that in a second.
It's like, bro, chill.
All right.
Okay.
How about next week's deal for core?
Next week, we are doing a deal on greens and multi-stack.
Yep.
For $75.
Well, that's a great deal.
It's kind of silly.
That's a really good deal.
Greens and multi for $75.
And coupon codes apply.
Shh. Oh. All right, and then that's it. I only work for Core Nutritional.
Hey. All right, so we got the Merica Labz rebranded. Where are those? Can you go get those, Aaron?
Oh, yeah.
I think we should.
Do you know where those are?
We should show them the tip. So the new branded Merica Labz, Red, White, and Boom, is launching. I think it's the second week in August, right? So we have those launching. These labels turned out amazing, and this formula is so cool. I think this is a really cool, innovative formula for a pre-workout. So that's going to be the start of the rebrand for Merica Energy.
Bro, look. Ballin'. Remember that?
Get in there. All right.
Fresalina.
Look at that. That's just straight sex there.
It is.
What do you think?
It's electrifying.
It is. So we got Back in Black Lemonade. We got Daytona Beach. Sound familiar? They got
I don't remember what.
Fresa Lima, which is strawberry
Lime.
And we have, of course, you guys know we have Freedom. So this is the pre-workout, the high stim pre-workout. This is like our, I don't want to call it baseline formula because it sounds so like vanilla. It's not. It's an incredible formula, but this is our, how should we say, most compliant formula.
No, I would just say this is the Red, White, and Boom, the branded
That you all know
Merica
and love.
Labz
Yeah.
Red, White, and Boom.
Yes, because we have the spin-offs of the napalms and the A-bombs, which will still happen.
And at the end of the day, they're limited runs that
Yes.
do really well in specialty
Right.
scenarios. So this is what you'll see on the website the most. You'll see on I guess other websites can carry the other stuff too, but
Yeah. So, these will be launching mid. So I think it's actually the 2nd, 9th, and I think it's the 16th. These are launching August 16th. But this is a first look at the new tub. So these are really cool because
we haven't released the formula, right?
No, we haven't. So the texture on these are awesome. So there's the formula. But I mean, that's a juice formula. Really cool formula. Definitely high stim, high performance. It's got some goodies in there that you would not expect really in a pre-workout.
It's high stim, but like in today's world, it's moderate stim.
All right, so you're looking at probably active 70. You're looking at 420 caffeine.
Oh,
420.
Where'd you get that number out your ass? 70%. You're really good at math.
Carry the 3. Tell me that Heather Swanson says hello.
That's a nasty joke. What is that?
It is. That's a nasty joke. Hold on. Who
I
was it?
feel like that's a joke.
Are the beef sticks ever coming back to Merica Labz? We'll talk about that.
Heather Swanson.
Tell me that Heather. It's the new delivery menu.
Who the hell is no delivery menu?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, dude, that's the nutrition corner guy in Virginia Beach, and he dressed up as it's the big dude. He's like 6'5".
Oh yeah. The
And
transgender guy.
yeah. It's Heather Swanson.
Was that who he?
That's how he identifies now, or she, it.
Kidding.
Mm.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. I was just sent this video of Heather Swanson.
Oh, okay. I get it now. All right. Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
He says, I don't know what he is.
Searching.
All right, so this is the first of the releases. We have a new Liberty Balls formula, which is incredible in the works. That's the test booster. We got Patriots Way in the works, which obviously, with the protein issues right now, which are insane. Like, protein is a whole other level. We could have spend a whole show talking about protein issues right now. Protein and creatine issues in this industry right now are crazy. So we're going to have, but this is good to know. Let's transition quickly to arms race. We are launching the Commodities here shortly in probably 2 weeks. The Commodities, which will include a creatine, which you can't get creatine commodity anywhere right now. We don't have it for core. We don't have it people just can't get it. So yeah, we got the Commodities for arms race launching. And then next week we have Immunity Greens launching for arms race.
So hold on, you're all over the place there.
No, you just can't keep up.
The Commodities are not launching. You said
Not
they're
next
launching, and then you didn't. You just said
They're not
launching.
launching. The second, the week after next week.
All right, let's back up.
Because
So next week,
yep,
which is what's that Monday?
we decided to go with Immunity Greens.
It's the
next month.
26th.
26th. Yes.
The Immunity Greens for arms race is
Yes,
launching.
correct.
So that deal is you get one for $59.99,
Or two for
two
100.
for 100, and a mini shaker.
Yes,
How many
and
flavors
this
are there?
formula is amazing. There's 2.
Okay.
There's the lemon rush and the pineapple mango. Did we find those tubs?
No, it's Aaron's fault.
Because I was actually going to leak the formula.
Yeah, well,
Ding! You know what? Shit the bed.
They're somewhere.
Pull them up on the Dropbox. We're leaking that shit.
Let's get it.
We're leaking that shit.
I'll pop them up.
So this greens product is an incredible greens product. It's a full greens product like core greens. It tastes awesome like core greens. But we went a little bit of a different route with this one. We focused not only on just the greens product, but we focused also on immunity specific stuff. So there's an immunity slant to it, hence the name Immunity Greens.
I keep calling it Daily Greens.
Daily Greens, yeah, it's Immunity Greens. So I mean, we would have called it Daily Greens to go with Daily Pump, but Revive has a Daily Greens. We didn't want to be that guy. So
Even though people are that guy to us.
Trust me, pal, you're not that guy.
They do that all the time.
And then
Yep.
they come. Never mind.
All right, while that's pulling up, update on the bars. We're working on them. Aaron's actually eating one right now. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's great.
But we decided to
Which
go
one?
a slightly different route.
a good one.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, Doug.
Okay. Let me get in here.
Are you going to just go through it?
Yeah. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trademarked ingredients in this for all the jerkers out there. Calories, protein, fat, carbs, fiber, whatever. There's, pixie dust in there.
It's a green.
I mean, it's just
Pixie
it's a green. I mean, pixie dust in like macros. Like it's like.
But it's a negative word. You know.
Okay, so it's banana bread. I don't know. It's just the first thing that came to my mind. I just made a
Very fragrant.
Very fucking banana bread. Yeah, so it's got banana bread macros. No, it's got 16 calories. All right, so like basically my point is it doesn't fucking matter. All right, so then we went juice on vitamin C, 500 milligrams. We have 5,000 IUs or 125 micrograms of vitamin D. We got Trax, chelated version of zinc, selenium, and copper, all at really nice doses. So obviously, again, for an immunity spin. So you got an awesome dose of C, D, zinc, selenium, and copper. Then we get into the guts of the product. So we have 2,400 milligrams of psyllium husk. So there's your fiber. We have True Serve. So this is organic kale, broccoli, and spinach. So this is the 2 grams. This is the same True Serve that we use in core greens, which is certified to contain like 2 broccoli florets, 15 spinach leaves, whatever kale leaves. So it's actually true greens in here. This isn't just pixie dusted grass. You see some of these greens products like, oh, they put alfalfa grass, they put this grass, whatever. It's just crap. It's literally they're going outside and picking grass, putting it in. That's not what we do. So trademarked True Serve. We also have trademarked Epicor, which is a postbiotic, really good for immunity. Phyto C, which is a trademarked ingredient. So that is a blend of certain different extracts like blueberry, broccoli, kale, whatnot, which have some really good studies on immunity response. We have an Eldermune, which is elderberry, which you guys all know for immunity. That's another trademarked ingredient. We have digestive enzymes, protease, lactase, amylase, lipase. And then we have 5 billion probiotics in here as well. So a totally stacked formula. It's probably going to show up backwards for the people that are on live. This is launching 2 flavors, pineapple mango, lemon rush. They taste amazing. They don't taste like greens. So, yeah, that's the formula. Pretty stoked about that.
2 for $100.
Yeah, so it's a great deal. So that's launching, and then after that, the commodities, and then 2 weeks after that, we're launching, or 3 weeks after that, we're launching. Commodities are on the 9th. So it goes Immunity Green on the 26th. August 9th is the commodities, and then 2 weeks after that is Elevation, which is our isolate.
That's the 23rd.
Yes.
Bro, you might as well call us NASA because we always launching.
These one-line jokes.
He's terrible.
It's like your brain's trying to think about jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
terrible.
Thing.
So we got that
We won't
going
tell
on
them Monica
for
joke.
Arms Race. But also today is a big day for Arms Race because we just launched our open to applications for ambassador program for Arms Race, the Arms Dealer program. So you can check that out. Go over to the Arms Race Instagram. It'll click through all those buttons, and you'll figure it out. How to apply to be an arms dealer and what that actually means. So that's a big deal. That's been in the works for quite some time. What else you got, Meat? I feel like we have a lot of launches coming up for Core, too.
Yeah.
We got some new flavors of
But
Pro
the thing
coming.
is to be honest with you,
we don't
like,
have set time.
Something just got switched around today, didn't it? Like, I don't think we're expecting calcium, magnesium, and
Oh, yeah?
what's the other
B
one?
complex?
B complex. I don't think
Why?
we're manufacturing. That's the Sam thing.
Okay.
Question for Sam. So, like, the dates just keep, I don't know. They keep getting
Yeah, I
all
mean, that's
mixed
just
up.
the way it is right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Hard to schedule.
So, yeah. So next week we won't have. So that's all of it for updates, unless you have anything else you want to go over.
No, I think that's something.
We're still looking on the Merica Energy front. Let's talk a little bit about Merica Energy, what we got going on right now. James is in Vegas right now, talking at a Gold's Gym convention. So trying to get drinks in all the Gold's Gyms out there. Working with our partners, Europa and Muscle Foods, and working on some other water spread distribution stuff. Response has been awesome.
Totally.
So we were at an event this weekend where people really started to try it for the first time and were thoroughly impressed. So it's a good sign. We got Alpine Pew Pew coming in September-ish, which will be our sixth flavor. And yeah, response is great. I mean, the thing is right now, it's like we have the product to sell and get in front of people, but we can't really, we got to secure deals, but we can't really have POs blazed because we have no more to ship. Which is good and bad. I mean, it's how you do it, right? Like you're not going to just, run 1,000 pallets on your first run. You got to walk before you run. But I have high hopes.
I mean, it's how we approached it the last time.
Yeah. Are you planning to make apple cider vinegar pills in the future?
Did Redcon just do that?
Yeah, they just did that. No, I don't think so.
You want to give update on
new pro flavors real quick? We got peanut butter and jelly and
coconut cream pie.
Oh,
coconut cream pie is not scheduled. It'll be a little bit later.
Yeah. All right.
Let's talk about more updates. So the building, the offices, maybe the gym.
All right. So building, we still have a major project in here, and that is epoxying the floor. But before we do all that, we have to move all this gym equipment out. Before we do that, we have to put the gym flooring in the gym, which is right over there, which is happening literally today. Yeah, it started yesterday. It's going on today. It'll probably be going on the rest of the week.
Yeah.
It looks like a major project.
Yeah, because they also are like working around other stuff that's going on in there.
Yeah.
So they got to move stuff and then lay floor and then move it on the floor and they got to move stuff around.
Yeah, so the gym's coming together. I mean, we got a really good buzz. Like, it's funny. Like, we're gonna have a decent amount of members. Like, we have to make this like a real gym, which kind of sucks.
Yes, we do,
because we talked about it. So there's gonna be a lot of little things that we have to do within the next month. But still hoping for September 1. I think we can do it.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
selfishly, we're gonna get that thing open in August. So
by the time I get back from vacation, so we're taking. It was on a whim. We kind of booked a trip to Turks and Caicos with the kids. We're leaving next week. We'll be back on the 2nd. I'm thinking when I get back from vacation, we'll be able to train here.
One wrench in that is that we won't have showers probably. So we'll be doing a military shower style, sitting in your stanks.
Oh, that's just little cuck spritz and
cuck spritz.
Yeah, that sound gross.
I got tongues for a reason.
Bro, why? Yeah. So. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but that's good. That's all good.
No, I mean it's not the
for a couple weeks. But I bet honestly, I think we will have showers. I think those showers will be working within a week.
Okay.
So I'm optimistic. We got a freaking filtered water fountain. You see that?
I did see that.
That's
is it functioning?
I don't know.
Just go try it out.
Probably not because they're installing the showers and toilets and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, the plumbing guys were here.
Yeah. So I got to reach out to my boy who does the murals too, because that's going to be a little bit of a monkey wrench in it. Like if he wants to do,
and if we're trying to do like a grand opening and all that, like or open our doors, period, we probably want to have.
Yeah, I mean, and the problem is like we're traveling for the first week at least and weekends of October, so realistically,
we don't know what we're doing.
Realistically, I'm thinking grand opening, like party, like legit grand opening is going to be
January 1st?
Mid-October.
Mid-October.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just
the calendar just is like
it's up there.
It's
like,
up there and it's just moving around and just yeah.
It's gyrating.
It doesn't work.
I mean, the kids are going to be back at school here soon, and man,
North Carolina.
Yeah. Born and raised.
Iredale. Not born, but just raised.
Dude, you're getting an Iredale.
It doesn't even make sense. So what else we got going on? Is that it? Oh, so we got appliances coming in here because we got
cabinets.
3 different kitchens. Cabinets are going in.
I saw those chairs up there.
Furniture, did somebody put them together or are they just in boxes?
No, just in boxes.
Yesterday was crazy here.
That's going to be a test. Where are they?
Just sitting in the lobby, bro.
Oh, really? I
In
didn't
the
see 'em.
foyer.
So yeah, we got furniture coming over the next couple of days. So we're hosting the Global Leadership Summit here again, like we do every year, and we need to have our place up and running. which is it's an awesome, it's a team building event. This year we've opened it up a little bit to have some external friends and associates come as well. We got Elon coming. We got Bella Fuma.
I passed
we got a bunch of people coming.
So I was thinking about hotels. And I don't know. We have this like Statesville is not a bad area, but it's not Mooresville. But Mooresville is also 20 to 25 minutes away. But I was going to the DMV. I went to the DMV today. There was a Holiday Inn Express that looked very nice. And it's not that far. Yeah, right here.
In Statesville?
In Statesville. Dude, Hampton Inn in Statesville has 4.4 stars.
Damn.
Dude, I think it's legit up in here.
All right, we got some questions up in here. So,
Hilton Garden.
when will you drop a new training video? I promise we will do some new training videos. Right now, it's just not conducive to doing training videos. If you guys could see, I mean, literally.
Sometimes it's hard, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have our gym set up. And, like, going into Flex Fitness where we're at right now, it's just hard. Like, we couldn't really shoot. We will do video. There'll be a lot more content coming once this building is up and running. I promise. Just give us another month or so.
You know, just cooking videos?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do everything.
We'll cook a
So
ribeye.
Dave is going to be in
first day.
there naked with his apron.
You got to get him an apron.
All right, so please answer my queries. What is the question here? Top
Dude, somebody's spamming you.
tips for competing at my first natural show. We've talked about this a lot. Listen to one person, first of all. Don't try to do everything. I think that's one of the biggest tips I could give you. But can you tell us the top 10 supplements that are most useful for natural athletes?
You want to do it?
10? Okay. What would my 10 be?
Yeah. Roll.
Leading into a show?
Leading into a show or like?
Just natural athletes. All right, so throw it out there. So multi fish oil, put them in there. Let's go protein powders. Let's just take up one generic for that.
Yep.
I would do core ABC or BCAs or EAAs. Put it in that category, right? Just put that category. EAAs,
so
BCAs.
Multivitamin, fish oil, protein.
EAAs,
so like that's
creatine,
aminos,
creatine monohydrate.
creatine.
Now, if this for competing.
So this was like generic. So let's do that. Like just do.
There's your 5 generics.
All right, and then 5 competition.
I think a good even over a good fat burner like stem based fat. I would go pre-workout because you're gonna need the energy, the kick, the pump. You know, like
Okay, so pre-workout, but then I would go
stem based
non-stem thermo after that.
Okay, so I would
Because,
go. I would throw sear in there,
Yeah.
and then I would go core hard.
Yeah.
I'd go core load. And then I would probably do probably test a core test because alpha is not compliant in WADA tested places.
Yeah. Depending on test booster.
Yeah, so I'd do a test booster. So, and that really depends on your age. I mean, you look like you're probably young. Right? Just because you're saying first show, so you might not need core test, but I think it could definitely help you. Your test levels will definitely drop towards the end of a show.
What did you think of Pastor Brian, who stopped by today, 16-year-old? I really wanted to ask him. I was like, on a personal level, I didn't know him yet. So
he was clearly proud, but like honestly, I would let Jackson or Griffin compete if they really wanted to, but like
at 16, well, I guess
I think I would, but like I would steer them not to.
Yeah.
Right. And I would tell them why. Like, I think I would come from a good place, and I'd like to think my kids would respect my wisdom. And I would highly encourage they don't compete until they're in their 20s.
The Gorilla Chemist caught me talking to somebody over the weekend, encouraging them not to compete.
And what did he say?
He's like, he was kind of like for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's all
your
about
test levels
hormones
and like your hormone optimization, all that. Like that's
because I was talking to a female too.
That's the time you grow, right? Like so, competing for a show when you're a teenager, like you're interrupting your growth phase. Like it's not good. It's not good. So, he looked great for 16.
He didn't look 16.
No.
He's probably been training since he was 13.
Yeah.
12.
do ab exercises do much when you're around 20% body fat, or should I just focus on the cardio and deficit? Well, you need to. Well, first of all, you're not going to see your abs at 20% body fat. So part of that is your abs will show you have abs there. You're just not lean enough. But I highly recommend you train your abs, because then when you get lean, you do want some development there, and it's also good for your core. So, yes, train them, but like really, your abs is going to be more about your cardio and your diet. But yeah, you got to develop them,
And you got to protect that core. You can get some bird dogs in.
Oh yeah, let me some bird dogs.
A little dead bug, a little plankage.
I don't do the dead bug thing.
I see Stephanie does a lot of dead bugs.
Yeah. That was just a random.
Well, I don't see her work out all that much, but
Yeah.
every time I see her work out, I feel like I see her doing dead bugs.
So training, back to bro split. So
Which is Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
Supposed to be.
Yeah,
Sometimes
so
it's a 2-a-day on a Friday at IHOP at 11:30 at night.
Yeah, we had to get those cows in, you know what I'm saying? He's like, are you eating again? I was like, oh.
My just appetite is not up to speed anymore.
Yeah.
With Mr. Douglas.
Yeah. So, yes, last Friday we trained hams in the morning, and then we trained shoulders at night. And we did like a steakhouse before shoulders, and then we did IHOP after.
Oh.
Because we were just like low on calories. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so the bro split, back to doing, I did chest today. I did flat barbell bench. My shoulder's actually a little sore.
Barbell?
Flat barbell bench.
And flat dumbbell?
Yes. I did flat barbell bench for the first time in probably 2 years. Almost 2 years.
How'd it feel?
Did you be smart? Or did you just get in there?
I mean, it was my third exercise, so I wasn't going to be, I was pretty spent. I had really good first two exercises. I was like, listen, I'm feeling good. I feel strong. I should try to do it. And Steph was there, so she could spot me. You know, I don't like asking random people to do it. So
she knows not to touch it.
Yeah. So I know I only went up to 275, but it was super heavy. Like it was wicked heavy. But like I didn't have pain. I got pain when like I was forcing it at the end a little. Not pain, but like I could feel a little in my shoulder once I was done doing it. But I started with flat dumbbells and went up to the 130s for 11, which is pretty good. And then I did 135s for like 7 or 8 or something like that. So, but without pain, which is the key thing.
Yeah.
And then I did incline Smith, working up to 3 plates for a couple, and then, drops head. So that was good. That I didn't have pain there either. And then I did barbell. And then after barbell, I did the flat, like that machine, the Atlantis machine. And then my shoulder was starting to get tight, and then I did flies. So I did 5 exercises. But it felt good. Like, it felt good. I just hope I don't, like, push it too much, training the bro. Yeah. So, feeling good. Like, it's taken a while to.
What's the days? Monday is
chest.
leg?
Monday is quads and calves, then chest, then back, then arms, then hams and calves, and then shoulders. That's, like, the bro split. Stop neglecting your legs. Don't start a cut for
Are they talking to each other in there?
I think so. Stop neglecting your legs. Don't start a cut for a competition until you like your shape, because it will be hard to change in a cut. Yeah, never neglect your legs. Just turning 40, and I'm very interested in competing in my first natural show. I suffer from anxiety and panic attacks. How could I control my cortisol to be able to get that lean? Well, man, that's a tough one, because you certainly will be
stressed.
You certainly will be stressed, and you're going to get in your. You're going to get in your. Even if you don't suffer from anxiety, you're going to get anxiety when you're getting ready to do a show. So, honestly, I don't have great advice there.
But you can take core hard. That will help.
Just had a fly go. The fly was like, this is yummy Merica Energy. Let me go.
Even the flies love it. How's that?
Protons?
Protein. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Core hard would definitely help with cortisol, but that's not going to solve your like anxiety problem. So I would just know what you're getting into and know when to recognize that you are having, an anxiety attack, and get into prayer or meditation or whatever you do to combat combat that, just, you need to start recognizing it early and know that you're probably going to be stressed. So, I mean, quite honestly, I don't know what your situation is, what your family life is, what your job is like. But just ask yourself, why you're doing the show. And if it's really worth it to you. Like, are the other things in your life that are more important going to suffer because of you wanting to do that show? If the answer is yes, then don't do the show, because it's going to be hard. And that's not a reason not to do it. It's just know that you're subject to something that happens to everyone, but yours will be amplified. So just be aware of that. Let's see here. There's some other questions in here, but they're kind of repetitive. Kind of ask some of them. What else you got, Meat? You got any questions in there? Oh, you didn't even do questions today.
So I'm struggling with that.
We're all over the place. I mean, the point right now is, like, until we get into our groove with our podcast, with our new, I think when we move into the new studio over here, that's when we're going to do the rebrand. Right now, the main point of getting this, even though it's called Ask the Boss, is a lot of it is bringing updates to what we have going on,
right?
The deals and all that.
And like, we've been inconsistent like, we used to be Tuesdays, like, were our day, and we've been kind of all over the place. And then we didn't decide that we were doing Ask the Boss today until like 11 o'clock.
And we had to miss last week, and
so it's just kind of
Just
so I didn't ask any questions, and a lot of times, like I said, we've been like, we just been talking.
Just bear with us.
But you have a couple questions, but you don't got a ton going on.
Okay.
Either.
All right. Let's see what we got.
But,
I threw it up 2 hours ago. So
this is a repetitive question. Will you ever step on stage again?
Honestly, the longer I go without stepping on stage, the more I'm okay with not stepping on stage. It's kind of like when I was told when I left college, the longer I waited to make a decision about grad school, the chances of me going back to grad school got less and less.
I feel that.
Because there was a period of time when I thought I was going to go for a PhD in economics, which was, thank God I did not, or at least go get an MBA.
Dude, hey, rock out, dude. Get on that thing, ride it.
Yeah.
Just don't crash. Don't crash and ask the boss.
So, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. There's just, the benefits do not outweigh the sacrifices for me at this point in my life. So I'm really enjoying training. I'm really enjoying my family. I'm really enjoying the work I'm doing. So, I don't really have the desire to do it. It just doesn't make sense.
But you need to do something. You just.
I think I'm going to diet next summer.
Yeah. You either need to. You need to be like 250, like to push some cows here, or you just get shredded so we can do something with that. Take a video.
What
do you want to do with that?
A little Cool Whip, maybe.
A little off those nips.
What we're going to do is you're going to shred down. We're going to find Statesville Library. We're going to take a bunch of weights in there, and then you're just going to go ham on the weights in there. You're going to be like,
Why am I
going to Statesville Library?
Why am I going to the library?
Because it's quiet?
Yeah. Because we can.
That's like a Cali muscle, right? Or Cali muscle, or whatever you say. That's something he would do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't.
Bro, you got money. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta buy a boat.
I think that's a goal before.
So that's why you shredded for boat life next summer.
Nudes.
Yeah.
Nude wake surfing.
Yeah, you'd be on the driver's seat. Your boys wakeboarding in the back, and you just
they're
flexing
they're
on
4 and 7.
You got
put them on a tube out there. I need to learn how to wake surf.
You got a core.
I feel like now that I'm a little more agile, mobile, I can get up. But last time I tried, I was probably like 220, and I couldn't get up.
Couldn't get it up? Were you fighting too much? Were you wake surfing or wakeboarding?
I was wake surfing, and the hardest part is when you're sitting on your back, floating, and you're trying to balance the board, hold the board on your feet, and the strap.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't have the.
So what they were saying at the boat place that
thick.
we went to was wake. I said, why are so many people into wake surfing and not wakeboarding now? And they said because one of the reasons is lower impact. And I guess I don't see that. I guess because you let go of the rope, so you're not being whipped all the time, like back and forth.
Yeah, but I went out with my cousin, they have a boat on Lake Anna, and my short time in that trip, letting go is a big deal. Like you have to be able to ride the wave correctly.
Yeah.
So it takes a long time to be able to let go, and then you actually work the wake and so. But even when you're holding on, the key is, I think it's less impact because you're going so slow. Like you are
going slower.
You're not trolling like a troller motor, but like you're putting, just creating wake.
And that's why the boats are so expensive, because they can go slow and put this massive wake out.
Right. But like when you're wakeboarding, you're flying. You can do more cool. You can like jump and do some cool shit when you're wakeboarding, but you can't do that when you're wake surfing technically.
Oh yeah.
Because
I've been wake surfing. I've been wakeboarding. When I first came up to DC when I was like 21, 22, one of the partners at our firm had a wakeboard boat. So we'd go down to Lake Anna. I went down multiple times. I got up my first time, and then I got to a point where like it's like a big deal, like getting outside the wake.
Yeah.
Like when you can get outside the wake, you're
jump,
like in a
jump
whole other thing. So I got to a point where I could do that, but like it was, and then I did it on my honeymoon. But like, man, I remember getting like beat up then when I was, 10, 15 years younger. So I can only imagine now, like it's gonna be brutal.
Getting
You're definitely gonna fuck something up.
What do you call like the rafts? Like getting pulled on a raft. What is that?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Like inner tube?
Tubing? Like tubing.
Yeah.
That'll tear you up.
Really?
Like
because you're like bouncing.
Yeah, and like if Dad's being an asshole and taking a wide turn and slinging you out real far,
you get popped up.
You can get wrecked doing that. No,
that sounds like fun.
Take some ideas, Griffin.
Maybe you and Cut can take some Delta 8, and I can take you guys out too.
Yeah, that's
Delta 8 date.
Oh man. What else you got?
Any hits on your car? Hey, Doug's selling his Mercedes, everybody.
I think did I say that last time?
I don't think so.
No, you did.
It's a 2017
2017
cherry red
C63S.
I don't know if I call it cherry red.
Some sick ass forged wheels on it.
Yeah, they are sick wheels.
Cut you a deal.
I haven't put it. I only put it on
some jet skis.
I only put it on Auto Trader. I haven't put it up on Marketplace yet.
Do you think Marketplace is the new jam? Like,
I think it's the new Craigslist, the new whatever. Yeah. Because Craigslist is so janky. It's always been janky. It's always been sketch.
But they're still like, you can go on Marketplace and you find some catfishers, some noodlers.
You can put it up.
Is that what they're called? Noodlers?
Well, you know what noodling is,
right?
Yeah,
with your hand.
I don't know. Yeah, you fish with your hand.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
Didn't know
You don't know what a noodler is? It's like when you use your hand for bait, and then you get the catfish that like swallows your whole hand, and then you just pull it out of the water.
It just bites your hand.
That's just noodle.
I don't know. That's what it's called.
It's called noodling.
I think the real hardcore people probably don't wear a glove, but I think some people wear a glove and bites them.
So when they say use your noodle, are they talking about that or your brain?
Bro, it's just called noodling.
Something.
It's just called noodling. What is this?
This is so drinkable.
Bro.
Like, this is the most drinkable flavor.
drink. Fruit punch is delicious, man. We have had some people say it's really high carbonation, but that's on purpose.
They're definitely
medium to
Freedom
medium high.
is more like I've noticed it the most in Freedom.
Freedom, and the funny thing is, people say like, "Did you improve the Freedom flavor?" So I think the higher carbonation works well with the Freedom.
Yeah, well, it made it a little different.
Yeah, the fruit punch is pretty high carbonation too. They're all right around the same, but Victory is definitely the lowest.
Sam P asks, "Is Freedom still the best Merica Energy flavor?" I don't know, Sam. Why don't you tell us? What's your favorite?
Yeah, man. I mean, Daytona Beach, Patriot Punch, and Freedom for me are all right there at the top.
You know what?
But I've had a lot of people like the County Fair. Like I'm just not a cotton candy or a blue raz person.
Well, that's even with the old Merica Energy. The great part about it is that people's flavors are all over the place. Like that means all of them are great. You know?
Yeah.
Like I think I'd go right now. I'd go Daytona Beach, Freedom, Victory, Fruit Punch, or Patriot Punch, County Fair.
Okay.
Victory has climbed up a lot.
People are losing their mind over Victory.
Yeah. And we had a lot of people, or Caleb, he said his wife doesn't like cream soda and
they
loved
like
Victory.
Yeah.
So.
All right, bro. So, just quotes and all keeps blowing up this question. how to start off in the fitness industry if
real aggressive.
good genetics are a given. I don't understand what that means. Good genetics are.
Well, what does starting off in an industry mean?
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Like, that's why, like, people are like, hey, man, I want a job. You know, I want to get in the fitness industry. What does that mean? What are you really passionate about? Because you can have a job here and you could, you know, pack boxes or fix equipment or do whatever. But, like, that's not really in the like, what is your passion?
More people that work in this that are in this building right now are not bodybuilders.
Right.
Like Aaron is not a bodybuilder.
What? That is news to me, man.
Tyler's not a bodybuilder. Our young guys, Gavin and Robbie, you know, not bodybuilders. They like to work out.
I mean, do anything. I mean, anything related to it. I don't know what the fitness. I don't even know what that question really means. Like, the fitness industry, does that mean like the supplement industry? Does that mean the Instagram male model industry? The
wrestling?
Oil wrestling, midget wrestling. What is it? What does the fitness industry mean? Personal training? Does it mean being a coach? Does it mean being a competitor?
It's very vague.
I mean, it could any of those things, right? Like, follow what are you really passionate about? Do that. Do that for free for many, many years, and then try to find a way to make money at it. You know,
should probably revisit that in one of our new segments of podcasts.
I feel like we should probably, when we relaunch the podcast, I think we should include Cuck. In our podcast.
Yeah.
Make sure he's high.
Cutcast.
The Cutcast. Oh, man. Like personal training and coaching context, then do that. So if you think that's what you want to do, get certified. You know, shadow a trainer, talk to other personal trainers, start training people for free until people want to pay you for the service. That's what you should do. Right? And then go from there. And then see really if it is your passion, because until you do it, you won't really know. So, but any of those things, right? Like, you gotta start. Yeah, exactly, Elon. Just do it.
He says, got some?
Got some. Got some? Got none?
some?
Ain't got none.
Got a little order?
A little order? Yeah. Yeah.
If you were a supplement, what supplement would you be? That was from Joe Firiani.
That's a good question.
Did you get the water thing figured out? Is he coming up to service your water?
I'm working on it.
Osmosis reversed?
Yeah, something like that. That's a good one.
Now, is it a complete product or is it an ingredient? Yeah, I think you got to go product. If you were a supplement, what would you be? Mr. Doug.
Hard, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know.
That's a good one,
That's
Mr.
it.
Doug.
Oh, man.
Done. I think that's it.
What would you be, Aaron?
Shoot, that's.
If you were a supplement, POV.
I was gonna say. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
Say it, dude. This is
I was gonna say if
unfiltered podcast.
He'd be f***ing fish oil. I don't even know why.
Yeah, maybe fish, maybe multi, maybe a little powder or something. Or another.
Why are you talking like that, bro? Bro, what is wrong
You put me on the spot. I don't know.
I know.
I'm not prepared.
every time he starts going, he gets a little bit more high pitched, like turns
Me-
a little
me
more
would-
sexual.
Meat would definitely be greens for his poopies.
I need to poop right now. My poop schedule's off since our trip.
I know, man. That was from all that.
All that ick day.
On that trip?
What's the oosh? I don't know what the trip.
Yeah, you did it like 4 times a day when you were on the trip.
Oh, that
Yeah.
the oosh douche. All that.
Somebody else. Elon says he'd be a dick pill. Okay.
I don't know what I would be.
Could you stack intra with hardness? I don't think, bro. That's NB. That's the cuckhead. You could stack, yes, hard and intra. I'm a 20-year-old natural bodybuilder 3 weeks out from an OCB show. Any tips?
You just talked about it.
Just talked about it. Stay the course. Listen to your coach. Your one coach. Don't listen to 3 different people. Don't freak out. Make your plan. Stick to your plan. If it screws up, it screws up. But at least you stuck to the plan and you won't freak out. And then you'll know what something. And you learn something. You know what to do next time. So, yeah, that's my advice. You know what I'm saying?
The most cliche saying during a contest prep: trust the process. Trust the process.
Yeah. Brian, Pastor Brian's in here. Thanks,
Nice.
guys, for taking time earlier today.
That
Great
was
to meet
awesome.
y'all.
We were talking about how great your son looked.
Yeah. We actually literally were just talking about 16-year-olds competing. And
We'll have that
we
conversation.
we'll have that conversation. We have mixed feelings about 16-year-olds competing because of the effect on hormone levels at an early age. So,
But he looked about 25.
dude, he looked amazing. He really did.
You probably had him working out since he was 12.
He definitely looked. Actually, I just had two thoughts come to mind. I mean, he looked better than I did at 22 on my first show.
He didn't look as good as I did. I'll just say that. He didn't win no pro card first time up. Oh. At the Roanoke bodybuilding show on a pop-up stage with no lighting.
with 3 competitors.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw
Get
it.
some.
One of them didn't have tan and the other one didn't diet.
I saw that photo of you today, man.
Anyways, what was the other thing I was saying? Oh, so I was just talking about Steph to this. Like, my boys at 4 and 7 are. The other day, yesterday, Steph sends me a video. Like, she went in. She was just taking a shower. So she was like, "You guys play with the Legos on the floor or whatever." So she went to take a shower. She comes out, and they have Skillet blasting all through Alexa. So
What song?
Like Monster.
Oh, nice.
They say, Alexa, play Skillet. So Skillet was playing, and they're doing pull-ups on the stone fireplace mantle. Like, Jackson was literally cranking out, and fingertip pull-ups because there's nothing to hold on to. So he was doing.
Oh, dude, he could probably climb a sick wall.
Yeah, so he was doing
rock
pull-ups.
climb.
And then Griffin's holding on, and next thing you know, Griffin's flipping upside down off of the thing. It was just bad. It was a fly. So, anyways, and then they're picking up their chairs and, like, lifting them over their head for shoulders, and then they're doing push-ups. So they really want to kind of get
ready
into
to
workout.
train.
So I told, Griffin is not mentally, like, he's just not. He can't. He's not coachable at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think Mark says it well, Mark Lobliner, when he's like, when people ask, like, so he's got some kids that train young, right? And it's like, when is a kid ready? Like, when is too early? And I think it really depends on the kid. There is no right or wrong answer. It's like when they're mentally developed enough to be able to take coaching cues and know why they're doing things, right?
Like Jackson does like sit-ups and push, like,
We push it, yeah.
Like he
Yeah,
does
so
this.
like Zach, so I was saying, like, when we move into the new house and have the home gym built, I think we're going to try to get Jackson doing, like,
Shoot, he'll be
like 3 days a week, like half hour, just like, body weight stuff and like push-ups, pull-ups, learning how to squat correctly and stuff like that. I mean, like, he's a little 7-year-old. Like, he's definitely less than 50% on the scale of whatever. It's like, he's just skinny like me. He just is. So, like, but he'll have the advantage of having all my knowledge at a young age. So
yeah.
we'll get him started on that trend
And
at
watching you.
about 12. What do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know how we do it.
Sorry, I'm young.
You know how we do it here in the drug Miller household, right?
Get your trend ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Let me see here. Best way to fix knees.
I got a
while
question
squatting.
to end the show on.
Okay.
I want to wait for.
Okay. Hold on.
No rush.
We
No
call
stress.
that the
No stress.
closer.
Okay.
Closer.
Okay. Let's close it up. 49 minutes. I got
Are you
things to
good?
do and people to see.
Nothing
People to
left?
do and
one
things to
last
see.
question.
Butts to spank.
What is wrong with you, bro?
Obviously, I'm thinking like good game, Like
What good
like,
game?
good game.
Like close.
Bro. I gotta go.
I gotta go. He's out. He's giving up.
Like butts to spank. I'm like, I don't like what? Okay.
I mean, I get where you're going with that, but like,
It came out wrong.
anyways.
all right.
Anyways.
What is something that not Nutrition Corner? What is something that NC North Carolina that completely shocked you / something you didn't expect? What is something in North Carolina that completely shocked you or something that you did not expect?
Having to provide a safe word when I go to get a massage.
Yeah.
I've had multiple people say they listened to that and they were just mind was blown.
Yeah, that was over the weekend we heard that.
I think Drew said it too when he came.
That's
by.
what it was, Drew.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know you had to provide a safe word when I signed up for this.
It's not
massage.
a normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. What goes on in this room stays in this room. We're
We're
gentlemen.
gentlemen. He probably watches the show.
Bro, the best is when I go to, how was it? And I just like, it was good. And I literally just, I throw down 100 on the table and run out.
Get out.
I'm out.
Bro,
I'm like, keep the change, whatever.
even when you got here, like you were clearly still affected by
Oh,
it.
bro, it was, something wasn't right. That shocked us.
Yeah, shocked you or you didn't expect?
Well, we were talking to it.
It's
I
interesting.
don't know who I was talking to, but like, the funny thing is like people are like, how's North Carolina? And I'm like, man, it's freaking great. Like, and the part of it is because I just don't miss Northern Virginia. I miss, some people, like the relationships that we had, but like never once was I like had a moment of, man, we made a huge mistake.
Right.
I haven't had that at all. And even when you even if you didn't make a big mistake or whatever, you think you would have some type of like buyer's remorse almost, right? Like,
well, and I think you might have. I think maybe something you didn't expect. I'm not going to speak for you, but you mentioned in the beginning you were very nervous about moving into this smaller home.
yeah,
And
it's been good. It's great.
You like for you to say these things and still not be in like your home, like you know what I mean? Like it's not your house.
Yeah,
Like I haven't even thought about that for you. Like
yeah, I'm not even stressing that. Like, it's good enough for me right now. Like everyone seems happy, so that's whatever.
that's what matters most.
So like, yeah, I don't, man. I keep saying, man, there's got to be something bad. What is bad? Like, there's got to be something bad. Is it going to be the school district? Is it going to be whatever? But like everything, like all the people we meet. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Everyone we meet is just a little nicer. I mean, shoot, we had, Pastor Brian, who we didn't know until today, came in here looking at some equipment. Next thing you know, he knows everyone in Statesville, and then he's praying over us before he leaves.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't happen in Northern Virginia,
No.
right? Like, it just doesn't. So, like, that's a perfect example of
The type of people that are
right.
So
I don't know.
I kind of.
What has
But that
surprised you?
Yeah, that didn't surprise me. I don't know. I had the expectations that was going to be a little bit better when we got here, and it was.
Has anything surprised you, Aaron?
Man, I've been here, so.
You haven't been in Mooresville,
Okay,
though.
well, maybe not Mooresville.
You've been in Raleigh.
Well, okay. What about the difference between the Raleigh area to the Charlotte area? Is there anything?
Not really that I can tell too much. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I would say like out this way, people seem to maybe enjoy their life a little bit more in terms of like they're not like they're moving slower, but I feel like
they're a little slower.
Yeah, I don't just feel like maybe they're a little more appreciative of the things around them.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I see that. What about you, Meat?
I don't know. Shocked and unexpected is. That's hard. I don't know. That's hard. I don't know. I was going to bring up Jacob Davis made a post yesterday or 2 days ago or something. So he's Spartanburg. Boiling Springs is where he's from, which is super small. Then they had a store in Spartanburg, and then they just moved to Greenville, or he put a second store in Greenville, and
it sounds like it's a little bit difficulty getting that.
Well, he said going to Greenville has been an adjustment, even though it's only 30 minutes a day, and he doesn't know how to explain it, but people and places are a little different here. Life moves in a different way. It's not faster. It's just different.
Yeah.
So, like, kind of what you were saying, like,
it's just not slower.
It's not slower. It's not,
Yeah.
but it's just the community just, to me, seems very together.
Yeah, like the vibe is definitely different.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, people seem more concerned about others rather than, just like
That's a pleasant.
what they want.
Yeah.
That's a pleasantry.
We went bopping around downtown Mooresville after church, and famous toastery. Like we went to the one here in Mooresville, but the one in downtown's Mooresville is super cool. It's old buildings.
Where is it? Like, how do you get to it?
I don't know, bro. Sam drove. You type in GPS. You
It's
just
down
go.
there. Yeah. Go if you like sushi, go to what was that?
Eatable?
Eatable. That'll take you downtown. That's right there.
It's a poke place.
Yeah.
Eatable.
Poke and
Eatable.
sushi. Yeah.
But anyways, like the buildings, like the building that they're all in are these old brick buildings. Super cool vibe. But the toastery place, like we had one waitress, like she waited on us, but there was probably 6 people that came to our table, took like our ticket, gave us our ticket. The manager came over at one point and helped out. Like when we left, she was like, "Everything good?" And I was like, "You guys have an awesome team." And she was like, "I really have a good team. Thank you so much."
And this is at the toastery?
This is at the famous toastery. Yeah. It was just awesome. I get everywhere I'm going. I'm getting amazing service.
Was that the toaster? Not the IHOP in Mooresville, bro.
I haven't been there,
bro. It's the worst. It's the craziest thing in the world.
I'm not trying to.
I'll save
I'm not
that.
trying to go to IHOP. I'm trying to go
I'll
to
save that story for
full
another
fat
time.
pancake place.
for another time. Is that it? We done? 56 minutes. I don't know what we even talked about. 56 minutes, but we got.
That's what Ask the Boss is right now.
All right, that's
North
what it
Carolina
is.
number 4.
You heard it. All right, guys. Till next time. Keep crushing it.
See you later.
Later.